Lee, hi, Jim Delapine here. Let me just give you a few more tips. You did a great job. You're thinking really creatively. So let me just not save that. So let me give you some additional stuff to work with. This looks terrific. Okay, you are rocking along here. So let me just, first of all, throwing out a few shortcuts. Control 0 will fit in the window. Spacebar Control click will zoom in, spacebar control alt will zoom out. Okay, so just so you know. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to center this more and add a floor. So I see that you have this additional base or floor, the broken circles. So what we're going to do is select, I'm going to click on the named layer, and I see that you have an adjustment layer that's a clipping mask, which there's no setting on it, but that's okay. You created one that's a clipping mask, so you accomplished that task. So now I'm going to scroll up to the mic stand, shift click that, okay, so they'll all be selected at the same time, and just simply move it with the move tool up, center it between the left and right, and about the same distance in the top. I'm looking to create a floor here, okay, so what we're going to do next is this. Let me hit Control 0, let me actually zoom out a little bit. Scrolling down to the broken circles, okay? So if I hit Control T, that tells me the size of the image. And then hit Control 0, I see that this broken circle image is this large, but is out of visual sight. So I'm going to zoom, I'm going to scroll this, I'm going to zoom this in and make this smaller. Something like this. Okay, then I'll hit Enter. Then I'm going to hit Control A to select all and image crop so that it crops out anything beyond the edges. Okay? Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to, with my move tool, click, drag the background straight up. So as I'm dragging, I'm holding in the Shift key. Okay? Then I'm letting go with my cursor first, and then letting go with the Shift key. Alright? So, you see through to the background, which is white. If I hit the white, you'll see transparency. So now what I'm going to do with the broken circles background active, I'm going to duplicate that by hitting Control J. Okay. Then I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, Flip, Vertical. So it's going to turn it upside down. Okay. Then I'm going to click on the background, start dragging down. After I start dragging, I'm going to hold down the Shift key to constrain the slide. It goes straight up and down. And I'm going to butt it right up against that, right here. And then let go with the cursor first, and then let go with the Shift key. All right? So now, if I hit Control T, I see that that bottom image extends all the way down below. So I want to crop that out by going to Control A to select all, image crop. Okay? I'll deselect, Control D, and hit Control T to put a bounding box around this portion here. Okay, the bottom. Actually, I don't know if I need to do that. Just with the layer active, I should be able to go to Edit, Transform, Perspective. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to create the illusion of a floor by clicking on any bottom corner bounding box and pulling that out all the way. All right. I'll hit Enter. So now we have essentially a floor. What we can do to differentiate a little bit more is to create a I don't know. We could, we could have fun and create a color, use saturation, okay? Where I could change the floor color by adjusting the hue. But note what happens here. It affects all of the underlying layers because it's not a clipping mask. So if I Alt or Option click between the saturation, between the adjustment layer and the underlying layer, it attaches only to that layer. All right, so we get a little bit of a different floor. I could also go into levels, for example, and make it lighter, whatever I want to do. So this way a shadow will pop out nicely. All right, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Nice job with being creative with the text and the background. All right, take care now. Bye. Oh, wait a second. Let me just make sure. Yep, you have a save and rename selection. Okay, terrific. Bye.